I had some great fast bowlers in the team. Zaheer Khan was one, a young left-arm fast bowler, and we were touring Australia in the year 2003. We were touring Australia, and Australia were a great side then. The likes of Matthew Hayden, Steve Waugh, Glenn McGrath, Shane Warne, probably the best cricketing team I've seen in the last 40-45 years. We had a big team meeting the night before the test, and I sat with Zaheer for about good 15-20 minutes and said, this is the way you must bowl to Matthew Hayden. He wasn't playing the short ball well, and I said, I'll give you a field, I'll give you a deep fine leg, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, and you need to just come and bowl short to him with the new ball. We were playing in Brisbane at the Gabba, and it was a very quick bouncy wicket. So I sat with Zaheer the night before the test and I said, Zach, he's someone who's played very well against us. We need to get him out early if we have to be successful in this series. And this is my plan as a captain, which you need to execute on the ground tomorrow. He said, yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry. I've completely understood. So as the test match started, we decided to bowl first. I gave the new ball to Zach and I said, Zach, are you ready? And this is the field I gave. He said, yeah, no problem. This is the field and I'll bowl to that. First ball, he runs up and pitches it up. He pitches it up and swings it away. So I look up to him and I say, he's warming up a bit, so maybe he'll take a little bit of time. The next ball, he runs up and pitches it up again. He does it for a couple of balls, and then I walk up to him at mid-on and I say, Zach, we spoke exactly the opposite last night. I have a different field for him. I have a deep square leg, deep fine leg, deep mid wicket, and I expect you to bowl short, and there is 50,000 people watching at the ground and there is a few millions watching on television, and I look like a fool. He said, no, after our meeting last night, I went back to my room and I thought that, the field you'll give to him, he will think that this is the length I'm going to bowl. But I did exactly the opposite the next morning. He did manage to get Matthew Hayden out. But the crux of my story is that as a captain, as a leader, I sat with him the whole evening having a different plan for an individual to be successful. And here it was, my premier fast bowler, one of the most important men of the team, who did completely the opposite in the ground the next day, and he was still successful.